One of the main reasons that we're not emotionally secure, especially in relationships, is trauma from the past, emotional trauma. And a very efficient, a very effective way of dealing with that emotional trauma is to go and rescue those younger versions of yourselves. Start a rescue mission. So I would do that by sitting down in a quiet room, laying down or sitting down in whatever comfortable position that fits you, and imagine yourself as the child in those past moments where you felt abandoned, where you felt unsafe, you felt unloved, neglected, you felt powerless. All of those moments in your childhood, go back to each of those moments, as many of them as you can, as the now version of you on a rescue mission, and you go into that scene where that child is, or that younger version of you is, and just show up for yourself. Take yourself out of that scene and just give yourself a big hug and tell yourself that it's okay. You're safe now. You don't need to worry anymore. You don't need to stress. You're loved. You don't need to feel abandoned. You don't need to feel misunderstood. You have value. You take each part of you that experienced those negative emotions and you rescue yourself. You send yourself, your now self, on a rescue mission as the third person perspective to recover those aspects of self that's been locked in time, in those emotional loops within your awareness, within your energy field of awareness. You keep going back and doing that over and over consistently. Maybe do it once or twice a week, when you wake up at the beginning of the day and at night before you sleep. This will help for you to gain your power back, because you're drawing all those shards, those aspects of yourself back to you. So you're pulling all your power back to you. It's all within. Everything is within. Nothing is truly outside of you. There are no enemies. There are no victims. There's just self. So you are just bringing all those little shards, those little characters that you've created through time, which is an illusion, because everything is happening now. That's why you can go back to the so-called past and retrieve, rescue those aspects of yourself that you left behind, that you left stuck in cycles of pain and suffering. You can go back at any moment and rescue those aspects of yourself. That will improve your self-confidence. That will improve how you can show up in your relationships. If you want to save your relationships, and this is causing it because of your triggers, your emotional wounding, the pain that keeps coming up to the surface, that we project onto our partners. If you do that work, that's inner shadow work, that will help you. That will improve your life. That will improve the level of success you have in your relationships, not just with your partner, but with everyone in your life. It will affect your business, your work, your health. Everything is linked to your emotional trauma that you have not resolved. But if you resolve it, your life will transform. You will transform. So I invite you to try that out, because it does work. I have tried it many times and it does work. It's all related to shadow work. It's all the same thing. If you want to have more beauty on the external, you nurture the internal. Simple as that. You want more peace on the external, you nurture peace on the internal. Rescue all those parts of you that are not in peace, because they are all self. I leave you now with peace.